we've got 100 reals, so that is nice, I guess, of the investor. There we go. All right, so it is 8:45. Yeah, let's go into the fruit shop, and we'll see how much money we have in our tear bag. Oh, there are yellow roses in the window. Those aren't the flowers that were left for Klassje.
The tear machine step. Your bottles clunk.
We got
into the machine.
30 cents. To be fair, that is just picking up stuff from the street, but still, it's like 30 cents, really? Alright, well, that's that. I guess we will carry on going towards the fisher market. I assume there's nothing new with Kuno and Kuno S. I suppose we can always go back to them. There might be something new with Joyce, but Joyce is kind of out of the way, so we'll leave that be. And yeah, I've got 100 reals, so sure, we could have a look at Roy's pawn shop, why not? It is possible to buy the lamp, apparently. Okay, so because of how much money it takes, there must be a way of generating more money from the ultra mega rich guy, because this is, what, it's 700,
Typical
isn't it?
Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table
And it's
lamps.
locked. So there's no way of actually being able to do that. So, book to Roy.
Officer, the flashlight.
Oh yeah, I
please.
forgot. Sorry. My mistake.
Hello. Let me know if I can help
No,
with anything.
I guess I don't buy stuff from him. Just look around the shop instead. Yeah. Because we already bought the Headless Rider figurine.
You see rows of toys.
Yeah. Actually, before I move on to the fisher market, I will try going to the bookstore, because I know that Plaisance has some things for sale, and I should have enough money to buy all of those things. So yeah, I assume she's still here. Shining the flashlight into the face of the one photosensitive character. Yeah, it's just it's nighttime. You kind of forget.
The rack is brimming with worn paperbacks.
So we'll buy
featuring
Man from
It's a
Hyundal.
bestseller for a reason.
That's Man from Hyundal.
a small mountain of colourful.
Suzerain tea.
Wonderful choice, sir. A wholesome.
Whirl.
If you say so.
Okay. What else? What else? There are a couple of books upstairs as well.
Shelves filled to
Dick
the
Mullen, Mistaken Identity. Yeah.
Shelves full of bio.
Look through
Browsing
display.
suddenly, high speed next to.
I really.
She under.
I'm sorry.
There. And there's nothing with the maps, right?
Several maps. The maps look old and faded.
I'm
Buy the
sorry.
maps?
They're quite valuable. Though they might that old. From when some.
The place doesn't.
They didn't get that far.
Yeah. Okay. Last thing.
This bookstore is not strictly.
Huh.
What are
I can't have
these?
you end up.
Okay. Alright, well, we bought a couple of new items, and let's have a look at them. So, item. Oh, the interactable. Aha! Okay, so. Suzerain Tea, a civilization building board game where you get to choose a nation and set off to colonialize and. Colonialize? Wouldn't that be to colonize? Exploit other cultures. A star-shaped note on the box proclaims the game now includes a completely new genocide option. Right. Whirl, a hyper-sternal fantastique populaire board game illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements module and can't be played without the main game. Okay. So where's the main game then? And then a couple of books. The Man from Hyundal and the Devil Woman. The frontispiece of this old paperback features a muscle man in chains, kneeling before a salacious-looking woman on a regal seat. A bonfire lies between the throne and the man, casting shadows on the wall, and the shadow of the vixen's headdress looks like a pair of demonic horns. And another Dick Mullen book that woefully misrepresents the nature of police work. In this one, our detective returns from a trip having successfully solved one case, only to embark on another. Does he finally face the taxing nature of his occupation? No! He doesn't even look like a normal officer of the law. So because those are things I can interact with, those will be useful for passing the time if we need to pass time, because we're trying to get our gun, which is at 10 o'clock. So we've got about an hour and 15 minutes. I don't know whether we will be able to spend an hour and 15 minutes looking around for things like Klassje's Buoy and stuff like that. But yeah, it's better to have all these items than to not have them. And we can afford it, because obviously we were just given the money. Alright, zooming out. Okay. There is a shack here, but I can't interact with it. Nothing to interact with in the shack. But I thought this was mentioned as a potential hiding spot for Ruby, but I guess not. Oh, no, not Kim, not Kim.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
What happened here?
In this yard?
The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure. For cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's a block obscure?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
This part of the coast is a block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
You're right, it is no place. Let's go. Okay, well, no thoughts, but interesting discussion.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast?
Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately.
Because she's blind, which you seem to have forgotten.
Oh, because you're blind, right. Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah, this is have you seen in the colloquial sense, not have you actually physically seen with your eyes. Do you know who I'm talking about?
This is my little cinder block town. I know what goes on around here.
She's being evasive. She knows something.
There was a murder in Martinez. She might be a suspect. We would appreciate your help.
Would you now? I know how this world works. And it doesn't work when people tell on each other.
You know something? We're here to help. This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need to help her come out. This isn't about the union, you know. You don't have to worry about retaliation. We're here to help. We just need to help her come out. I don't like the idea of potentially lying to her, saying we just need to help her come out. But we are here to help. See, one of these is like, we're trying to help, but it's being overly, like, what's the word? It's trying too hard, essentially. Whereas this is like trying to coax them into being able to give us a thing. So let's try the coaxing option. We just need to help her come out.
No, it's not like that, man. With him, we called you. Right now, you just arrived by yourself, like a raven plucking at the window glass.
I see. You know something, but you've decided not to tell us. Okay, but we'll be back later if we find anything suspicious. You've decided not to tell us then.
There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now, was there something else?
I see, ma'am. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway.
You should look around your shack. Maybe she's rented it out to others too.
Ah, okay. Goodbye, I'm off. Alright. Guess we could ask the kids?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, have you seen any bad people around?
What bad people?
One of the twins looks up, his mouth slightly open.
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents present is gonna crack the case.
You'd be surprised at what kids can say. So, alright, but nothing else. So, bye kids, take care. I guess it's worth asking if he has seen them.
Hello, mister.
The netpicker's daughter waves at you. Do you know anyone named Ruby?
Luby. Luby.
Suddenly, the girl gets all serious and leans in as if she's about to tell you a secret.
My mom tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say Earl. Or like, sometimes I can, but then
Kids.
The lieutenant shakes his head. What do you mean by that, Kim? Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Her large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Okay, so the washerwoman knows something, but she's not going to tell us. Do the drunks know anything of use?
Tequila sunset.
He nods in appreciation. Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around here lately?
Can't really remember seeing any women after losing my keys.
Uh-huh.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in ages. He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
Okay. We seen you? Talk to you.
The legend returns. You know the deal, legend man. Smokes a smoky, pilsner, gets you drunk. You've already cleaned me out of spirits. And speed.
Interesting that the game tells me how many minutes I've got left on my smokes. Okay. And yeah, I don't need any of this because I've still got some.
Uncle.
There's...
He's got nothing. Okay. Well, we're heading towards the coast, so let's see if we can find Klassje's boy. Although I guess technically, is this technically the coast? Huh? Something there. There's definitely something there. Alright, let's click the prompt. Oh, this is going to take us so long to walk to. Okay, right. If it is what I think it is, it's over here. Then I just need to go around. Because yeah, otherwise the game's just going to try and walk me there. Okay. Oh, maybe it's this. Could this be the boy Klassje told you about?
A metal and plastic contraption bobs up and down amidst the trembling reeds. At first, it just looks like trash, but if you look closer...
You're right, you're UK, not American. Gosh, I'm not great at recognizing accents. Oh yeah, I mean my accent is not particularly strong for a UK person. It's northern UK, but it's not strong northern UK. But yes, I don't have an American accent. I'm not really good at doing American accents.
That over there must be the boy Klassje told us about. The one she hid her passport in. We should take a look.
Good.
Ooh, hidden things, secrets, lies.
Pick up the boy.
You lift the boy out of the water without much effort. It's not tied to anything. The cords dangling from the bottom appear to have been cut.
That would imply that it's already been examined. Examine the plastic ball.
The number 11 has been written on the yellow plastic. It hasn't been in the water for very long, but it's already discolored and slimy with silt. A latch holds it close, but only just barely. The brittle metal of the latch has cracked.
Dragon Garland says, I've been regularly amused by the Americans saying, what's that? Oh, buoy. Alright, because, yeah. Well, the thing is, the game's voice acted, so they should know that it is pronounced boy. It sounds like they're making a joke every time. Yeah, I mean, in this game, if there wasn't any voice acting, I can imagine that there would be a hilarious amount of mispronunciation. But because we have voice acting, our thoughts are voiced and the explanations are voiced, then yeah, people shouldn't really be getting the pronunciations wrong. You can slip into a habit, but Otherwise, it's like, if the game pronounces it like that, you should pronounce it like that.
Simple construction. Very unsafe.
Sniff the boy.
It smells like you would expect it to smell. A concentrated version of the coast. Salt, industrial slop, and decay. The water this side of the peninsula is cleaner, actually. Smells a little salty.
Shake the boy.
There's something in there, splashing around.
Open the boy.
A shot glass's worth of seawater pours out. Some algae, and nothing else.
Yeah, because the cords had already been cut, the boy has already been found. So, task complete, inspect Klassje's boy.
Well, damn.
We're lucky it's still here, a little longer it would have floated away. No documents, who do you think took them? We're lucky it's still here.
We still got here too late. There's nothing of use here anymore.
Who do you think took them?
I have no idea.
This is a minor quirk, we know it was in the boy anyway. This is a disaster, everything is ruined. Well, we do know it was in the boy anyway, but we still wanted to know and retrieve the item.
Or think we do. This is a small loose end, either way. Not important, I hope.
It must have been Klassje's enemies, which means she's in danger. Maybe Klassje took them herself? Could this be related to the cryptozoologists and their little expedition? I have no idea. Do you have any theories, Lieutenant? The thing is that Klassje's enemies wouldn't know where the boy is. Klassje would, and possibly Ruby? And again, Ruby being the main suspect at this point. I don't think it's related to the cryptozoologists because they've been around the coast, but they're not investigating boys or anything like that. I have no idea. Do you have any theories, Lieutenant? Have you got any theories, Kim?
Might have been Klassje, might have been the people after her, might have been a local drunk. We should go.
Sure.
You could ask the miss what she thinks. Later, if you have the time. Though you doubt she'll tell you much at this point.
Yeah, we can try and confront Klassje about it, but she's probably going to be very stone-faced. Alright, well, we've investigated the boy. There was a prompt on the side over here. I think it related to a door. And I think it's a new prompt, or at least I don't remember seeing this prompt before. So I am just going to quickly, well, I say quickly. I don't think you can do anything in this game quickly, really. Still unable to be locked. A door, a building, a hiding place. Could the instigator be inside? That's true. Ruby has to be hiding somewhere. We have a look at the map itself. Yeah, there is a series of buildings in this general vicinity, so maybe Ruby is hiding out in one of the abandoned buildings. Who knows? But yes, so we can do Lillian when Kim's gone, Klassje when Kim's gone. Bring the melody to Egghead. We can do that because we're trying to make his jam even more hardcore. And there might be the option to ask about Ruby to those guys, but I doubt it. But you never know. Might as well try and ask.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Savoir-faire 5. Aesthetic of analytic music, higher quality audio, dance fever incoming. Savoir-faire, impossible check of 18. No words, just dance. He dances over to you in an embarrassing manner. Let's join it. Oh!
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Even a failed attempt gets the juices flowing and repairs some of the damage done by battles lost. If you up the dose and truly dance, who knows what will happen?
Yeah, I should have added more stuff into Savoir-faire than before doing. Because I do have a couple of things at least, I'm pretty sure. So in terms of clothes, what do I have? Oh, I can put my shirt back on, my armor. So, Savoir-faire. Savoir-faire. So, glasses, pants, Not the shoes, that takes it away. And not the pants, that takes it away. So glasses and pants so far. Is that it? Probably, because I don't think... Yeah. Alright, so glasses and pants would be the things to do. Never mind. Let's talk to Asal.
Welcome back.
Have you seen a red-haired woman around?
No,
Just no?
it's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Teenagers skulking around. Gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses. Maybe Ruby too. But she wouldn't be able to tell from here.
That's good. No neighbors to complain about noise when you get the club going. Considering what we're trying to do here, this doesn't look like a good sign. Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into a fun dance club, and thus also help turn this hellhole around.
Empathy. Yes, that's going to remain very low. Lloyd?
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
No. Tuna?
Yes, what is it?
Have you seen anyone suspicious, say a woman named Ruby?
What? No, no one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire. It is true.
Okay, I'll leave you work in peace. And Egghead.
Good morning, comrade! Yeah! Harder car!
Whoa, that was a crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore.
His voice booms through the chamber, then gets silent.
Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme.
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
Is there anything we can do about it?
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make.
Sounds like a horrible future. Sounds like the future could be even more hardcore than I ever imagined.
Yeah!
I found this reel of tape. Maybe you can use it to hard up Ake's jam. Give him the fixed Hawthorne pre-tape. That should be Hawthorne.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
He clicks a switch and the tape starts spinning.
A hand on his ear, he listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
What do you mean? No, actually I found it tangled up in a hawthorn tree. What do you mean?
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready? Oh.
Wow! Here's that? The signs match perfectly!
Sure.
Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
Do what? I just found a random tape and brought it to Egghead. He's just incredibly good at remixing. You're right, it's uncanny how well it all goes together. Something else must be going on here. Oh, I kind of want to say both of these. Like, it is a random tape and Egghead is good at remixing, but it is uncanny how it goes together. Something else must be going on.
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song? And you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough?
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
He nods to his friend behind the turntable.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well.
Andre's got it. Sounds like a local folk song remixed. Estelle's right. Van Eyck must live around here. It's definitely with his creation. I agree with Noid. It's just luck and Egghead's incredible mixing skills. Ooh, this is interesting. I don't think we've ever had a situation where two separate thoughts have two separate theories and they are both successful checks. So I guess it's up to me about which direction I want to take with it. I think the logic, as a thinker detective, I think I would rather go with the logic thought. So something cut from it, it fits too well, he must live around it.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
He pumps his fist in the air.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Andre looks back at you.
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
I think you might know the answer.
What if we used that crazy sound assault from Suna's experiment, but contained it, and tamed it, and made it pulse? Be the task. I think it's good enough the way it is. Adding that melody has already been a massive improvement. It's pretty hardcore now. Proceed with the task.
But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore.
Interfacing godly check of 16. The audio onslaught can be tamed. Connect the dots. +1 Andre's compression algorithm. There's only an even chance though. We did also get a thought as well, which is Arno van Eyck. So that gives +1 to interfacing. So if we wanted to do that, we should have interfacing be increased. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in a frozen tent? Can it be a coincidence? Maybe it's the hand of the man machine himself in his attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno van Eyck in disguise. Egg? Alright, so an interfacing check of 16. Let's see what we can do close-wise for interfacing. The shame about interfacing is that I can't improve it with any tools. Like, I can do it intellect with smokes. Oh no, I can! Speed! Speed gives motorics, but also it gives +1 to psyche because I have the thought that does that. Right, okay. So, speed gives motorics. Right. So I can do +1 with speed. I don't think anything else affects speed. There's just two different sets of speed there. Yeah, speed bottle and speed Saint Baptiste. So that's that. So then, in terms of clothes for interfacing, couple I think. Oh, the gloves. I'm already wearing better gloves anyway, so I don't need that. Else for interfacing? Probably not actually. The interfacing is all about using your hands and interacting with stuff. Chances are there won't be anything else that actually affects interfacing. There's reaction speed, which isn't a thing. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. Do I have anything that takes away from interfacing? +2 there. -1 logic. No, otherwise everything fine. So yes, we can try using some speed and then doing